Hello everyone, I'm Willow Moon. Welcome to episode 11 with my character Ivana Shepard in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Today we're importing our character into Mass Effect 2 and continuing on with the story. I was going to skip the import process, but if you are unfamiliar with importing in Mass Effect, you might wonder how to do it, so I wanted to show you how that all works. So we're selecting a new game. And we're selecting Import ME1 Character. It'll show any characters that you have. I am pretty sure it only shows characters that have completed the entire Mass Effect 1 storyline. So if you have not completed it, you're not going to be able to import it here. So import character. Basic options here. Yep, I had mine on casual, so we're going to keep that. I don't like auto level up. And I do want subtitles, squad power usage, and auto save. Alright, so this gives a brief synopsis of the different points that make your Shepard individual. So, name, obviously. Rank, we're at level 37. Military specialization is adept. Psychological profile, I followed a Paragon path. Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Ashley Williams was killed on Vermeer. The Council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel. And Commander Shepard recommended Anderson for a seat on the Council. So there's no way to change any of this. This is just kind of a brief synopsis of the changes that are definitely imported into this game and that affect this game. Ooh. Goosebumps going into game 2 again. It's such a good game. A lot of talking going on in this, so I'm just going to sit back and let you guys watch.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
All right, so this all takes place just a short amount of time after the end of Mass Effect 1. And like normal, the Council is making up their own stories to, massage the truth for the public. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. They are always really good about giving us some good shots of the Normandy. Normandy version 1, as it were.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Yeah,
Cruiser
she's
is
coming.
changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Yep,
Can't
she's coming right for us.
Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Ooh. Oh. So close to miss us.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh, direct hit. Oh. This character will obviously be whoever you saved on Vermeer.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Now, if you had romanced Caden, or Ashley, if Ashley survived, I believe there's some additional dialogue in here, more saying, like, I'm not going to leave you either, indicating the relationship.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander!
Caden, go! Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Did you catch that they didn't actually show people climbing in? They showed people putting their hands on top of the doorway and then pulling themselves inside. Not actually putting their legs through. Apparently that game mechanic was a little bit too difficult to do. Oh, seeing the Normandy like that just hurts. It really hurts. Alright, here is where the cutscene ends and we can actually control our Shepard.
Mayday! This is SSV Normandy!
So here we are on the second tier of the ship. Med Bay is right there behind us.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
So we need to go up the stairs here.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
And now we are in vacuum. So I like the choice that they did here, that we're in vacuum and all we hear is our own breathing because there's no sound in space. Also, interesting fact, these chairs are floating in 0G, so you can run into them and just send them flying. And no damage to yourself. You can hit this one with your head. Boom! And it's just going to float away. I find that fascinating. I mean, it's 0G. So here's a force field that is protecting Joker. Thank goodness.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Pilots and their ships, man.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Right into the heart of the ship.
Ah! Watch the arm!
Hey, broken arm or death? Which would you prefer, dear?
Commander! Shepard!
Oh. Oh. Watching the Normandy explode is painful. It is so, so painful. They did a decent job of replicating explosions in Zero G. That's something that a lot of movies and games quite often get wrong. So my question is, if she did not have a leak there, would she have survived re-entry? Or would her suit have been able to stand up to re-entry, I guess is the issue. Mass Effect does not shy away from beautiful shots. So, Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes Mass Effect 1. Feel free to do this if you'd like. I'm not going to do this in the interest of brevity. I'm going to say that a lot for some of the choices, that you can definitely go into dialogue options, that there are hours and hours and hours of additional dialogue that are interesting and give you interesting tidbits. So I'll point out the different things, but I won't actually do all of them, so that leaves a little something for you to do when you play it yourself.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Shepard is so badly damaged. Look at that. Like, every bone is broken. I mean, with enough technology, is this possible? Maybe. Would brain cells and other tissues regenerate? I don't know. Alright, so this is our import from Mass Effect 1. So it mostly imported correctly. The lips are the right color, the skin's the right color, eye color and shape is all right. My hairstyle choice and color is right. The only thing that imported weird is the eyebrows. Now, if I remember right, when I went through Mass Effect 1, when I chose my eyebrows, I chose a slightly lighter color than my hair color, just because I felt like it fit a little bit better. So that could be what's not matching here, because I didn't choose, I don't know, whatever option it was, option 3 or option 10, or, you know, whatever number value you want to assign to it. So is it because I went lighter because I felt like that looked better in Mass Effect 1? Had I chosen the corresponding number, would my eyebrows have still matched? I don't know. That's something that you would have to change and then do the entire playthrough of Mass Effect 1 in order to find out. So thankfully, I saved my code from Mass Effect 1. So I am actually going to come in here to custom appearance. Unfortunately, you can't start custom appearance with with their imported face. Let me just cycle through the presets just to make sure of that. That one's close. There we go. All right. So I am going to paste the code. There we go. That gets me my Ivana Shepard from ME1. So yeah, this goes to show you, copy your code. If you really like your character, copy your code. Copy your code. Can't say it enough. Copy it, and then I just paste it into Notepad and save that. Simple enough. And so I want to that in eyes or in hair? I think that's in hair. Yes, brow color. So yes, see how that doesn't match my hair color exactly. That actually goes lighter. I do have dark roots. That is just way too pale though. And it's got a pinky color to it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I feel like that at least matches my root color a little bit. If you went with like one of the more standard browns, would this change have affected you? Maybe, maybe not. Just real briefly here, I'll run through the hair colors as long as I'm in here to show you what they are in ME2. Pretty much the same as they were in 1. There's black is black. Then going into the grays. This last white almost has a little bit more bluing in it. The reds, the pink, the 2 purples. Okay, so basically we've got the same colors. I'm actually just going to paste my code back in and then come in here and change my brow color. Okay. So I'm not sure if that was just some weirdness with that specific brow color and maybe everybody else would be fine because like my lip color's fine, my eyeshadow's still fine, my eye color is still fine. This is recognizably Ivana Shepherd. So it could just be the weirdness of that one particular brow color. Again, like I said, that's hard to know unless you actually go back and do something different color-wise and do the whole playthrough that way. All right, so this allows you to actually change your class, which, being that you're importing a character, I feel like you shouldn't be able to do. You should be just stuck with whatever you chose first time around. So the really nice thing is the graphics that they have here. So I'll just go over them briefly. Soldier, which is 100% combat. Adept, which is 100% biotic. Engineer, which is 100% tech. Infiltrator here is both soldier, the red lines, and the blue lines of tech. Vanguard is soldier and biotics. You see the green of biotics going through. And then Sentinel is tech and biotics. I don't know if it's hard to see because they're greens and blues, but you got the green going down here, and then you've got both blue and green in the tech areas here. So I'm sticking with my original Adept. Like I said, I feel like you're importing a character. You should really keep them the same. Okay, so now that I've gotten my Shepherd back to what she was before, like I said, that brow issue might just be something specific with that color. Reviewing everything, basically I stayed the same as I was from my previous game. I like that they give you this dialogue. Yeah, if you want to make any changes, do it now.
There, on the monitor. Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
There's going to be a lot of cutscenes in this
Damn it,
episode.
Watson, she's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepherd, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
like how they're just like having this argument. And like, other than that one statement of just be calm, they are completely ignoring Shepard.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Okay, so the nice thing about this game is that it's showing you with an arrow there exactly where you need to go.
Around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn, keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
So it really does walk you through everything here.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
All right, there's a thermal clip. Now, this is a difference in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 1, you didn't have thermal clips. You just had unending
Find a thermal
clips.
clip and get moving.
So here are thermal clips, and they kind of do that light effect. There we go, going across them. So all you have to do is walk over them. And then R to reload. Oops, wrong button.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
All right. So another thing about cover is it's not automatic like it was in Mass Effect 1. I'm just going to say ME1 here on out. Okay. So
Bolt over the barricade and keep moving.
if you walk over to cover, you need to hit spacebar to go in. Now, if you're running, you can hit spacebar and like slide into cover, which is quite nice. And now, if you go forward, your W button and spacebar, you vault over. Pick up another clip.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Okay, so take a moment here to come in, and I'm gonna do my quick menu here, which isn't very much because we're just getting started. All right, but now that I've shot a few more shots, I can pick up some rounds. Lots of dead people here. Lots of dead people. More clips up this way if you really expended a lot of bullets with that. Here's our door mechanism.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in
All
on
right.
your position. Take cover.
Now, when you run out, it will automatically
Nice
reload,
work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
which is convenient because I suck at reloading. Okay, now there is a walkway up here. You don't have to take it. You can just go straight up here, and there's some clips there. Ooh, I'm actually full. Actually, because we've got an excess of clips, I'm actually going to expend that clip and then pick up more. There's lots of clips in this beginning section, so don't shy away from it.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Unfortunately, there's nothing you could do to save those people, but yes, there's mech suits there that are killing people.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab
All
the
right.
grenade launcher off the security officer's body.
Here's the grenade launcher, and
Pick up the
then
mechs. Use
left shift, and then if you hover over your weapon, it expands. So that's not, to me, that's not intuitive. I miss in Mass Effect 1 that you could just see your weapons. But I understand they were trying to be more compact. So we're going to select our grenade launcher. And just fire right in the middle.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Alright, and don't forget to go back to your regular weapon. Alright. Here's our elevator. It triggers automatically.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
So, nothing really to see there. Okay, so you can avoid this room. There's nothing,
failure. Critical system damage. Allied force casualty.
there's nothing that you need in this room, but there's a decent amount of loot. So like I said earlier, there are a lot of dialogue options that you can choose, and learning more about Shepard's history. In the interest of brevity, I'm going to skip those, but here is one of them at this computer. Another clip here. We've got a wall safe, and the first time we get to see... oh, no, wait. That's just some salvage. Okay. So another data log there, and I think that's it for this room. So those data logs do show a cool part of how Shepard was saved. Somebody that recognizes me?
Log update.
Oh, that's another log.
As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new...
Come on over!
Alright.
What the hell?
And here is...
Backup hostile engines have engaged. Rerouting power. Critical system damage.
Here's our first new squad mate.
I thought you were still a work in progress.
So, again, you can ask more questions. Mostly the answers on the left. I'm just going to go straight to the point.
I just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
More questions? Or just cut to the chase and
It's
lead
your
away?
station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're
Sounds
low
like
on
a plan.
thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Firing.
Okay, so here... I'm actually going to line up that one. No, I'm not. Line up that one. And then over here is Jacob's section. So everything from this midline over here is Jacob's options. So I want him to pull that enemy right there.
Impact routing power.
They're falling back. Ready to get the hell off this station?
If you have more questions, otherwise...
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Alright, so this game has very nice muzzle awareness. So when you walk in front of your squad mates, they're actually going to pull back their weapon. And I'm going to pull back mine when you get in front of somebody, which is really a nice touch. It so much adds to the realism. So here we've got some more of our reloads.
You've been spotted.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Collision proximity warning. Requesting assistance.
Wilson,
all right.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, you cannot leap over this. It makes sense to me that you should be able to, but you can't. So that last enemy that I was kind of doing an awkward little step to the left to catch, you could actually come around the corner and get the enemy here.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson,
all right.
Where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God! I'm hit! They shot me!
A lot of battle damage here. So around this corner is some nice little information. We've got a log there. And
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
And again, we are going to shift. Here's our Unity power. And we can click that here. And then as soon as we come out of that
Thanks,
panel,
Shepard.
it will activate.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now.
Ah,
I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
So, yes, he is a bioengineer, a doctor, a whatever you want to call him. Why was he messing with mechs? How did he have the skills to do that? I mean, lots of people have, different skill sets in different areas, but that they would give him access to the mechs? That's ringing a little false for me. Notice that there are no Paragon options up here. It's all either middle of the road or renegade, pissed off, angry options. Which, to be fair, yeah, I wouldn't feel bad about being angry because that's... Shepard's got a lot that she's had to deal with in the last 5 minutes.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
He's setting this up nicely.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
So, here we're going to use one of Wilson's abilities, which is Overload.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Alright, I don't believe there is anything else in
Okay,
here.
we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
So, at this point, yes, these are all valid. I'll never work for Cerberus, which at this point, like, I don't remember really dealing with Cerberus a lot in Mass Effect 1. So maybe that happened, you know, off camera behind the scenes. Or in extended missions that we didn't do in my latest playthrough here. Neutral, let's go. And then what are you after? These are all valid options. I'm just going to go for the middle of the road. Nothing spectacular. Let's just go.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
All right, so all of our little notifications pop up on the screen there, which is nice, but also distracting. If you like it or not is kind of personal preference. So here is a data pad. Just pick those up. They give you credits. Trust me. Okay, we're going down here. And if you notice, there's arrows on the walls that kind of are directing you where you need to go. I don't know if they were useful for the crew that work here, but they're sure useful for me.
We've been spotted.
All right, quickly run over and get behind this cover. All right. So there's several ways to get up where we need to go, which is that doorway right there. I prefer to go up to the left, going up that ramp there. There's several clips here if you need to pick them up. Again, this is the only time that I would recommend doing that, emptying your clip in order to pick up another one. Just because there are so many clips.
Warning,
all right,
hostile
so
force using non-standard ammunition.
Come up to this right here. Trust me.
Unit member offline. Rerouting power.
Okay. Oh, do I still have? No. Alright, I think we're all done. We've got another data pad. Always pick up data pads. Money, money, money. Here's some more access logs. I believe that is it for this room. Oh no, well safe. Okay, so here is the first example of the new mini game to unlock things. Rather than the spinning wheels that you have to bypass. This is the new mini game that you need to unlock. So highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuits. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. So time doesn't actually start until you hit start bypass. When you hover over, it gives you a symbol. Okay. There we go. And 2 lines, was that here? There we go. You have to do it quickly. There we go. So yeah, you have to do it quickly. If you're slow, not so much. I recently changed the settings on my mouse, and I'm still not used to how sensitive it is. Here we've got another clip. Oh, I'm full. Actually, no. Like I said, this is really the only place I would recommend doing this. Wasting bullets, because you are just... Look, there's more here, and there's more here, so you are just overwhelmed with clips. Okay, this is another one. Save here.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Again, the options on the left give you more dialogue, more investigation, give you more background.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Feel free to investigate.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case.
Right.
Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
I'm sorry, wait. What? 2 years?
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
Yeah,
I
those came
suppose
back
you're
online.
right.
Great.
We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Well, we are kind of trying to, run for our lives and all. All right, so...
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
However, before we go to the elusive man, we can stop here and customize our armor. This is something new for Mass Effect 2. Before this, what changed the look of our armor was choosing different armor upgrades, and you were stuck with the look of that armor tied to its abilities. Here, you can customize how you look totally separate from the armor level that you're choosing. Alright, so we can choose casual appearance. So what outfits, there's less here, so I'll just go through these quickly. What outfits you have for basically when you're on board the ship. lot of people go for that dress. I'm sure you have seen plenty of YouTube videos where that dress is definitely what Shepard's wearing. I feel like wearing that in Mass Effect 3, where we have our apartment, maybe. But here I feel like, it doesn't quite sit right for me. This to me is too casual. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I don't like this one. I don't. What? She's an officer. We don't want her to look like some hobo or some maintenance worker or something. This one is nice as well. It gives a kind of an official flair. But this is a Cerberus uniform, not Alliance military. I guess all of these are Cerberus options, so that doesn't really matter. I am going to go for this one, I think. I like the feel of it. I've always liked this design of wardrobe. So I'm going to do that for casual. For armor, you have, basically the type is the type. But for helmet, I'm going no helmet because I prefer no helmet. Right now we're kind of stuck with N7 chestplate. As we go on in the game, we'll get more options there. Shoulder guards, gauntlets, greaves. Again, as we go along in the game, we'll get a lot more options here. But this bottom part is where the customization truly lives. So, while all, in this case, N7 wardrobe pieces look identical, you can customize the material. So going through the options, kind of more towards the glossy side, and kind of now into a different kind of matte carbon fiber kind of look. So it really just changes the look, and you can rotate around all the way. I'm going to put it at a bit of an angle so I can kind of see arm and body. And this does change material for the whole unit of your armor, not just individual pieces. I kind of don't like the shiny look. I think I'm going to go with a nice matte here. Tint. You can tint. Come on. So this, what areas this tints totally depends on each individual armor that you use. So the tint zones you're seeing here might be very different in a different piece of armor. So that one was kind of like a pearlescent. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like an opal pearlescent kind of look. So you kind of have a light and a dark of most of these. Or like a 3. Maybe it's 3-stage. That one is very bright and gold, isn't it? Kind of more like a bronze gold, something like that. Ooh, that one is stunning. I don't remember that one before. And black is black is black is black. Which is always in fashion, isn't it? So you can see the default here is kind of a medium gray. And then I like sticking with kind of the base colors. So I'm just going to go with this lighter gray here just to make it pop a little bit. So tint 2, again, the areas on here change from from armor to armor. So here, the areas that are changing, we've got a stripe in here. The buckles down here. Up in here, we've got a piece up in here that's changing. And it looks like we've got some spots on the hands, on the knuckle guards there that are changing. So let's see what's on the back here. So this spine support is changing there. There's a little red in there as well, and the buckles down the back. So this particular uniform, those are the areas that are changing. Now, this is an N7, which has a red stripe here. So I kind of feel like red is a decent way to go. But then we're going to cycle through the rest of the colors. So we got a light gray, medium gray, and then some more reds. And again, you can match these obviously to your first tint if you were doing something like that. But I feel like doing red to match the red stripe on here, making this an N7 outfit, just, it feels right to me. Personal preference, obviously. Pattern. Here we've got a kind of blocky stripe like we've got on the sleeve here. And we can choose the pattern color in a moment. Or a camo pattern. This is really hard to see with this red. Let me hop down here for a second. There we go. It's a little bit hard to see with that red, but the camo is kind of an overlay on whatever base color you have. And you can see that this is actually affecting our stripe color. I did not remember that. Okay, that actually changes things for me. So I am then going to come through and choose... Yeah. Alright, I am going to choose this lighter color and then go back to my base tint and choose darker. I'm going to go camo. No. I'm going to go without color. But now, because I've changed my pattern color, I've changed that stripe. So I am going to go into a lighter... Where are the grays? Okay. Where do we get our grays? That must be gray. Alright. So that, to me, kind of... a nice monochrome kind of look. Alright, so... I spent a little bit more time in there than I was planning. But you get the idea. Each, as you go up, and each type of armor pieces that you get, and you can eventually end up having an N7 chest, and, you know, another type of shoulders, and a different type of arms. So you can go ahead and piecemeal together your custom suit, and then go ahead and affect your tint across all of it. So it really, really, really does give you a customized appearance to your shepherd, whatever your shepherd wants. I'm just gonna... I changed my mind. That's nice. Kind of this lighter blue for our eyes. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so we're going to apply that. And you also have access to this armor locker on the ship. So don't worry, this isn't going to lock you out of any further changes if you don't do it here. This is just the first availability you have.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
Yeah, a little
that our
presumptuous.
place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Oh, true.
That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Well, yeah, I'm going with the middle option there. Just skip the pleasantries. Just cut the BS and just get right to the point, please. I've had a long frickin' day, man.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Yeah, but I feel like he has an inkling of what we're going to find there. Like, he's the elusive man. He knows things. Because he has his fingers in pretty much all the pies. Alright, so it's telling us to spend our squad points because we did level up. So coming up here into the squad menu, let me just go through all of these. Okay, so now let's go into our squad. So, squad, okay, yeah, yep, okay, cool. So yeah, here shows our Paragon and Renegade, unlike Mass Effect 1, where Paragon was up top. Both of them are underneath here now, which I like the balance of this. It makes more sense to me. Pretty much the information up here is all the same. The upgrade path is a little bit different from Mass Effect 1. Basically, you don't get as many points, but so the tiers are smaller. So how do I want to say this? You level up at the same rate, but because there aren't 12, 15 steps like there were in the original series, there's only 4 levels. But because the points go up so high and you get so few points, that's what allows it to be a quote-unquote natural progression. So warp is interesting, but it is not my preference. However, I believe we need to get 2 of warp in order to get throw. Let me see if it says. Yeah, it doesn't say when we get throw. So I like throw and pull myself. Singularity works. So I'm going to do singularity pull and focus that there. So I think I'm going to do 2 of singularity. Okay, and that does open up pull. And then I'm going to do 1 of biotic mastery, which this really does help all of your skills get better. And health and all of that. So going up on biotic mastery is not a bad thing. Okay, so that's the new squad options there. Okay, so our squad is basically over here. We've got Miranda and we've got Jacob over there. Talk to them if you'd wish. The next part can take us into our next mission, looking at that colony that the Elusive Man was just talking about. So I am going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for coming with me to take a look at going into Mass Effect 2 and continuing our story. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit a like and consider subscribing. On the screen here is a playlist with all of my episodes for Ivana Shepard's playthrough in Mass Effect Legendary. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.